Denmark are forced by injuries to introduce an untried goalkeeper, 21-year-old Troels Rasmussen. Two of their best-known talents are also missing, Alan Simonsen and Frank Arnesen, but 9 of this side are full-time professionals outside Denmark, with 21-year-old midfield player Jesper Olsen of Ajax the most highly rated. Only 3 of Bobby Robson's first 11 were not in the last side chosen by Ron Greenwood: Phil Neal, Russell Osman and Tony Morley. But under the new management, there's a definite switch of shape and emphasis, with Morley a third forward player in a 4-3-3 formation. Real contrast between the two goalkeepers tonight. Peter Shilton, who's seen it all, 33 years old last Saturday. And the Danes having to call up Troels Rasmussen. For Ray Wilkins, he has captained the senior England side once before, but only in the second half of last year's match against Scotland at Wembley, when Dave Watson had to go off injured. Alf Ramsey started with defeat, Don Revie with a win, Ron Greenwood with a draw. So what do the fates have in store for the new England manager tonight? A raucous full house of 45,000 in Copenhagen, the audience for Bobby Robson's first night, with the manager and his players conscious of their responsibilities, not just here, but on the game's wider frontiers. England, of course, in white, defending the goal to the right in the first half. It's a blustery evening. The weather here has been showery. The pitch in good condition. Bertelsen for Denmark. Number 4, the captain, Per Rundfed, who was a scorer here 4 years ago when England won by 4 goals to 3. And there is the feeling in both camps, although it's a dangerous thing to say, that there should be goals in this game. Both sides going into the match with attacking lineups. Here's Lars Bastrup, who plays for Hamburg in West Germany. Brought away, though, by Ken Sansom. Trevor Francis, the one-man forward for England. And that from Søren Lerbu. And a big cheer for the 21-year-old. 6'6" tall. His first cap. Søren Busk. Rundfed, who has played more games for Denmark than any other in history, his 73rd cap tonight. And Jesper Olsen, the smallest man on the field. Rundfed. Lerbu, another of the Ajax contingent. And the referee is also from Holland, Charles Korver, who's given the free kick against Phil Neal. You may remember that he refereed England against Czechoslovakia in Bilbao in the World Cup, and also the World Cup semi-final, a controversial one between West Germany and France. Header from Russell Osman. Shilton indicating to Sanson that he had time, and time to pick a pass forward to Mariner. Graham Rix wearing 11. Francis battling to keep it in play. Wide clear direct from Italy, Trevor Francis, in good heart and good spirits with his side, although in the early stages of the Italian First Division, Sampdoria joint top, having won their 2 opening games. This is Rundfed. Busk looking for the number 5, Ole Rasmussen, who's no relation to the goalkeeper. Jesper Olsen. Bastrup. Bertelsen. Plenty of men forward here for Denmark. 9 is Alan Hansen. Lerbu. With such an effective left foot. Hansen. Lerbu winning the tackle against Neal. And Phil Neal is cautioned for his second offence. He played here 4 years ago, Neal. Lerbu was the player fouled. Phil Neal scored and gave away a penalty on this ground 4 years ago. And his tale of adventure continues with an early caution in the 5th minute. And a threatening free kick for the Danes. Taken by Lerbu, who couldn't bypass the wall. Hansen with a miss kick. This is Elkjær trying to use his pace. And Paul Mariner, who'd been called back to defend at the free kick, not shirking his responsibilities. Wilkins. Brian Robson wearing 8 tonight. And the boos go up for Phil Neal, who will be undaunted, I'm sure, by that. This is Tony Morley starting on the right for England. The header was from Busk, with Francis challenging strongly, and then the volley from Robson. The flag went up momentarily for an England player in an offside position. Mariner struck it well. England come here with a proud defensive record of not having conceded a goal in more than 7 hours of international football. But they haven't scored in the past 4 hours of play. The goalless draws, of course, against West Germany and Spain in the World Cup, still fresh in the memory. Trevor Francis here, the last England player to score, in fact, against Kuwait. And he wins the free kick. Wilkins. Nice turn by Mariner against Busk. It was Morley coming in beyond Lerbu. Wilkins, have to wait too long. It was Bertelsen who touched it from him. And Mariner winning a ball well in the air. Now Robson, can he keep it in? And Mariner again. And Rix. England get the goal through Trevor Francis. Rix had the first shot. Rasmussen could only get his body in the way. And Francis from right on the line. 7 minutes gone. But it was Paul Mariner who won an important ball then, and Brian Robson, who gave chase, turned it back, and then it dropped here for Rix. Blocked by Rasmussen, and Francis scores. And a marvellous start for the regime of Bobby Robson. The England manager saw Denmark play here a month ago and felt that they were poor at the back in an international against Finland. Elkjær. Sansom preventing the corner initially, but Elkjær finally deflecting the ball behind off Sansom. Bertelsen playing it short. In from Hansen, and it was Shilton's fist that was above the rest. And Morley trying to run the ball to safety. Tangling with Lerbu, the free kick given to Denmark. Hansen, blocked by Mariner, but with the use of the hand, England thought they'd got away with it. Bertelsen over the ball for the Danes. Shilton has called for 4 in the wall. And the deflection of Sansom from Neil's attempt to clear, almost embarrassing England. In the end, Shilton was able to recover. Robson's pass. And a push by Busk on Mariner. Here's Morley with Neil in support. Francis. Now Sansom. A lot of movement off the ball from England. And then Neil and Butcher momentarily leaving it to each other. Wilkins. And here's Morley. Well, Lerbu playing left back tonight, and a lot of the Danish experts feel he's better served in midfield. Tony Morley is his responsibility at the moment. Wilkins whipping in the early cross. Finally back from Søren Lerbu. Elkjær making the run. Osman going across with him. And the referee quickly pointing for the free kick. England haven't really begun convincingly at the back themselves. Lerbu with the free kick onto the head of Terry Butcher. Rundved. It took too long, and it was Graham Rix who did the donkey work for England and forced the error. Well, the throw surprisingly given to the Danes. Sansom winning it back temporarily. England have never lost a full international to Denmark. Butcher and Sansom here, both can be counted amongst the successes in the World Cup campaign. Neil going on ahead of Morley. This is Francis. Butcher, everything ahead of him. But rather too ambitious in the direction of Tony Morley. He plays more often on the left for Aston Villa. Ebu in the end with a rather suspicious-looking throw. Good jump by Mariner, who's won some important headers in the opening chapter of this game. Sansom. And Robson is onside, and Rasmussen used his height to good effect, kept his eye on the ball. As Robson made one of those breaks from midfield and caught Denmark square, which is another encouraging point for England. Ole Rasmussen. A touch from Mariner, collected by Robson. Now Neil. Francis coming short for Morley. And fell theatrically. The challenge from Ivan Nielsen. Trevor Francis, who got his first goal in the Italian First Division at the weekend for Sampdoria. England have been working hard at their set pieces in training. And Morley over the ball, then Ricks. And here's Morley. The linesman is flagging as Mariner goes in. Blocked by Rasmussen. Back from Wilkins, and finally the goalkeeper hangs on. And play is allowed to go on. Testing time this for Troels Rasmussen, who's the third choice. These two teams bracketed in Group 3 with Luxembourg, Greece and Hungary, with just one qualifying for the final stages in 1984 in France. It's Ricks going through the middle. The 1-2 play between Sansom and Wilkins. Ken Sansom, who unveiled a long throw in the World Cup. And Terry Butcher, as he did then, has gone up on the near post. Rasmussen makes a catch that will help his confidence. Still a student, Troels Rasmussen. Plays for the league leaders in the Danish First Division, Aarhus. Rundfed. Bertelsen. Bastrup. Cuts it back from Bertelsen, then to his left. Olsen here is one. And Bastrup couldn't collect, and then went down after he'd missed the ball. With only the merest contact with Terry Butcher. Cut out by Rundfed. And here's Hansen. Elkjær, who was doubtful with a groin strain, but shows a turn of pace. And has to settle in the end for a throw. Olsen. Well, you could see the acceleration and the exciting nature of this young player, Jesper Olsen, who found the overdrive and accepted the responsibility of taking the defenders on, and he's won Denmark a free kick. Søren Busk has come forward from the back. Good covering header again from Mariner. Graham Rix, who can expect a freer role perhaps under Bobby Robson than he had in the World Cup, when he was forced rather to sit on the left-hand side of midfield. Here's Francis. And now Sansom timing the run well. Mariner had to spin on the left foot. But the mobility of Paul Mariner refreshing, as though he shed perhaps a care or two temporarily of the position of Ipswich Town. Hansen, another of the Hamburg players in this side. Rundfeld. Here's Ivan Nielsen. Bertelsen. Hansen once more. England rather retreating, and in the end were able to initially pick off the pass from Rundfeld, but Sansom, in trying to guide it back for Shilton, has given away a rather unnecessary corner. Which Olsen will take, and Bastrup comes up on the near post. But it wasn't the kind of service he would have appreciated. The ball played behind him by Olsen. Hansen. Ole Rasmussen. Nielsen. On the far side, Lerbu. Linking up here with Bertelsen, who played against England at Wembley 3 years ago. Wanted a free kick then, but wasn't forthcoming. Francis just dragging it from Hansen. It's fair to say that in the opening 20 minutes, England have looked more impressive going forward than they have when Denmark have been in possession. Elkjær. Free kick given against Wilkins. Almost on the advice of the crowd. Volleyed away by Sansom. Nielsen. Sansom again getting a foot in. And then Osman. An important occasion really for Russell Osman, who still perhaps has to establish his credentials as an international centre-half. Given the chance with the injury to Phil Thompson. Hoping, I'm sure, to make the same advance that Terry Butcher has had. Mariner. Here's Wilkins. Morley again the way out on the right for England. Return.